Through the veil you can see the shape of a feather pen and a leather parchment lying on the pedestal, glowing with a soft light. When you approach, the pen rises in the air and scribes a question. The following question references the Luskan threat to Neverwinter. According to the author, what's the first thing Luskan will do to weaken Neverwinter? Lore. Yes, lore. Undermine Neverwinter's political alliance. Very true. Well done. Correct. So I have to be the one to do all of it and to wear the cowl. Okay. Well, now we know. The death of a sailman. What is the name of Trenor B. Draven's ship? Sable Crow. I still can't remember what color sable is, but obviously you do. Very impressive. Well done. Okay. And we have 2 more to complete. The Ilfran cipher. Okay. 9, 3, 2, 7, 1. Me lead 1 shadow life. You follow me, death you. Let's do that one, I guess. No, it's me lead 1 shadow life. Oh. Thank you, Grabnar. Me lead 1 shadow life. That would make an interesting song title, you know? And that's a certain ominous, almost precognitive doom about it. Ooh, that was close. So one we answered by our lore ability, one we've answered by Grabnar's help, and one we answered by looking back into the book itself. The final tome. Please work. To counter the assumption of a flat Faerûn. Wow, okay. What is revealed at the end of the book? 4 sounds funny. I don't think it's actually it. Ugh, this puzzle is annoying. If there's anything revealed by any book, especially this one, it's nothing. Oh, good point. Nice, Quar. Nice. I wanted to see. It's good to know. Let's press on, fellows.
Fall in behind me here.
Looks like we have trouble.
We have the location of Haven. Interesting. There is another Jero. Ziri will want her. I shall take care of the descendant. Wipe out all mention of the thief. Then rejoin the others.
Dude, I'm right there. Don't let him leave.
The Kalaksha! Kill him!
Their time has come. Destroy them all!
I forgot to ready. Nice work, team. Nice work. It's partially destroyed. From what we can piece together, Amanjaro has one living relative, Chandra Jaro, from the farmer near High Cliff. Yep, we're headed back there.
Chandra? The High Cliff girl with the flammable barn?
Looks like it.
We need to get to her at once. The Githyanki are probably heading there as we speak.
Correct. Trying to think if there's anything else here we need to do. No, let's head that way. Let's get there.
Search the area carefully and inform me of your findings. Fall in behind me here.
And please be safe.
Capture her! The area wants her alive!
What in the hell's
I
going
want her
on?
alive.
Things have turned out well for us, my brothers. The girl and the Kalaksha, both within our reach. Take one team and capture the girl alive. The rest of us will deal with this one.
Fish.
Their time has come. Destroy them all!
All right, get ready to meet. Let me for green.
In the door we go. Be alive!
Split up and search the rooms. It
Hey.
should not be difficult to find the girl in here. So the Kalaksha survived. Deal with him first. The girl can wait.
Yes, deal with it.
Fish.
All right, battle, get ready.
Nice. Nice. Good job, team. Alright. You have a good sized farm.
You again. Don't come any closer.
Listen, we are here to help.
What? I'm not going anywhere. Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Let me for green.
Listen, lady. Seriously.
Stop right there. What do you want with me?
I am trying to rescue you. They want you. I am trying to prevent that. Is that okay with you?
I don't even know. That's my house. First my barn, now my house?
This brings back memories.
Looks like those things are trying to smoke us out. Well, it worked. Let's get out of here before this place collapses.
Let me evoke rain.
Destroy them all!
So my barn and home are both burned to the ground. Any more of your help and all of Highcliffe will be the next to go. Anyway, I think it's best we part ways now. You go your way, I'll go mine.
We just rescued you, and you just want to dismiss us? We need to talk.
Look, I barely know you, but what I do know is whenever you show up, trouble's not far behind. So I think it's best we say our farewells now.
Hope they like.
I'll handle this one.
I think we've had enough
Nature
of
has
this
come.
one.
Destroy them all!
Let me evoke rain.
Really? You want to just run away from us?
Let me evoke rain. Cause fire.
Let's get that one active.
Thanks. Maybe I should have stuck with you after all.
Look, I'm here to help, alright? Can you trust me now? Maybe?
Honestly, I don't know. But I'm done running from you. For now. Look, we really need to get out of here before more of these creatures show up. Do you know of anywhere safe that we can talk?
Well, you'll probably be safe in Neverwinter. You can have my uncle let you have a place at the Sunken Flagon if you want.
Neverwinter? The only safe place you can think of is in Neverwinter?
I agree. And why are we bringing her to the Sunken Flagon? I don't want to have to watch her all the time.
You don't have to watch me. I can take care of myself. You're the ones who need watching. I'm surprised all of Neverwinter hasn't burned down while you were there.
Trust me, if I wanted to burn a place down, you'd know. But if you don't want to come with us, fine by me.
Why not? My barn's gone, my house is gone. Are we leaving right away?
Yes, let's head that way now.
Well, now, I see you've brought someone new to my establishment. Now, who is this young lady?
This is Chandra, Duncan, Chandra.
Please, lass, come in, come in. Make yourself at home. This here is the Sunken Flagon. I own it. You'll be safe here. Grabnar, play a tune or something. Make the lady feel welcome.
Why, of course! I was just thinking.
Look, we don't need a lecture on what passes through your head and out your mouth. Just play.
Well, the innkeeper certainly runs hot and cold.
Correct, but there's something we need to discuss.
All right, I agreed to let you bring me here. Now I want some answers.
Not all of us wanted you here. Trust me.
What happened at my farm? Who were those creatures, and why were they after me?
Listen, you need to calm down. Your questions will be answered in time, okay? It'll take a bit to explain.
Calm down? Calm down? You try being calm when your farm is attacked by monsters and burnt to the ground.
The Githyanki didn't want to kill you. They were after information.
What could I possibly know that would be important? I lived on that farm all my life. Did they want to learn how to milk cows?
Not really. But, the only important thing is that about you is Amanjero's last living descendant. Well, not the only thing, but the thing that they're interested in. So, Amanjero. You know him?
Amanjero? He was my grandfather. Or my great-grandfather. Or was it my great-great-grandfather? I heard he was an eccentric but humble wizard. But he died a long time ago. What's he got to do with this whole mess?
Apparently he has a haven. Do you know where his haven or secret location might be?
My mother told me about the haven when I was a child. I thought it was just a tale she used to make me do my chores on time. She always threatened to lock me in there if I wasn't a good girl.
Oh, it's real, alright. Can you tell me where it is? Did your mother say anything else about the haven?
My mother said his haven was like 100 twisting corridors jumbled together into an inescapable labyrinth, filled with the deadliest traps and evil beasts conjured from the abyss, or something like that. I think she was exaggerating.
I don't think she was. Do you know anything more about Lamanjaro?
I have no memory of meeting him, but my mother told me that he saw me a few times as a babe. But I was too young to remember. Mother said he would cradle me and sing to me, and I would pull out his beard hairs.
Just keep your distance from me, lass.
If Lamanjaro was eccentric but humble, it's not likely his haven is a place to fear. I disagree, but hey.
You know, I never thought of it that way. You may be right. Look, I can barely think, let alone stand. I really need rest. We can talk about this tomorrow.
Is she sleeping here too?
Not with you.
Alarm! Alarm! Everyone, get out of bed and grab a weapon! The flagon's under attack!
Sorry, hey. Sorry, hey.
Where is she? Let me guess, we have to go save her.
That last Chandra has been taken? How in the hells did those Githyanki get into the city?
Does that matter? You'd best hurry if you want to get her back. Look, this one has a sprig of duskwood trapped in his boot. That means they came from deep within Luskan territory, and that's where they'd be returning to.
Luskan? That's your territory, Bishop.
Yes, but it's not my problem. I'm not going into Luskan territory for some farm girl, and certainly not with any kin of yours, Duncan.
How about in exchange for your worthless Blade Ranger?
Is that supposed to be what passes for a threat from a Hoberman? Is your whole family deaf, Duncan? Like I said, not my problem.
You'll help them, Bishop, whether you like it or not.
And what makes you think? Calling it due, are you, Duncan? Are you sure?
A woman's life is at stake, Bishop. If that's what it takes to move you to do the right thing, then so be it.
Fine. It will be worth it to be rid of you, and for such a small price, too. You're a fool, Duncan.
So be it.
All right, pack your bags and grab your weapons. We're bound for the Luskan border. Follow my lead and don't try to be clever. If the Luskans catch us, they'll use us for target practice.
Alright, hold on. We need to deal with a few things first.
Don't keep me waiting too long. I may just change my mind about helping you bring back the farmer girl.
And we'll turn you into disposable refuse. Mainly because you guys had the items I need to deal with. So now we have a ranger. We'll have to get him sorted and leveled. Let's pop out and check the shop, see if there's any more of the rare metals we can place an acquisition on. But...
Follow me!
oh yeah, we're gonna get along great, you chaotic evil. Spot survival. Set trap. I mean, not too bad skills, but not a lot of what we'll do. Longsword. Longbow. Oh, it's longbow, not longsword, I misread. So we need to give him a longbow. Beast, humans, and undead. Interesting choice. Longsword +1 and longbow +1. Okay. +2 leather armor. Ring of protection +2 and amulet of will +1.
Very well.
Well, let's step out, get some shopping done, and then be on our way. Oh.
Come out of the shadows. I have no patience for your hostile tricks.
Surely you understand my caution. The Hostour has heard of your troubles and the involvement of the little flame-haired sorceress we have heard so much about. Our sympathies. We even heard a rumor that she is fighting the rest of your students on the streets of Neverwinter. A terrible state of affairs.
The actions of those children are no concern of mine. They have been punished. But this girl, Quara, she insulted my daughter and threatened to kill her. Tried to provoke her into some filthy tavern brawl in the Neverwinter docks. And that I will not abide.
But these crimes this girl Quara has committed, surely you have told the Nine what has transpired.
The Nine have their hands full with politics and troubles at the docks. They will not help, and especially with my house out of favor with Nasher. This is something I wish to handle myself.
Yourself? And yet you have contacted the Hostour about this matter. It is strange you would summon us. We are not welcome in Neverwinter, and never in the Academy grounds.
If you aid me, I will aid you. Neverwinter need not be closed to you and your school. I could promise you students, disciples, even slaves.
And what is it you wish done?
I wish to hear Quara scream, to feel what it means to be burned by her own power. I want Quara to suffer.
To turn a sorcerer's power against them. It is an old technique, as old as Ilfarn itself. But I think you will find we are not strangers to this art.
What do you want? You're not paying me to have a conversation.
If I paid you, would you talk to me?
There's no amount of gold that can buy my thoughts.
How about 20 gold?
All right, maybe I was wrong. Although you aren't getting much for that amount.
Duggan mentioned you're a smuggler.
Oh, he did he? I'll have to have a little talk with Duncan, and tell Duncan the next time he opens his trap, I'm going to close it for him. Worthless drunk.
You need to watch your tone. How do you know Luskan territory so well?
Not a big fan of those low-justice-loving murderers. The whole city's like a big thieves' guild, crushed under the hostile mages. If you know what's good for you, you tend to avoid their patrols at an early age. And then, if you're good, you keep doing it until your luck runs out.
What do you do when you aren't escorting people through the forest?
Shooting them with arrows, mostly, or tracking them down so somebody else can kill them. That a good enough answer for you? I'm only half serious, but that's all a pinch of gold will buy you.
Well, let's move on.
Hold on. Something isn't right.
You're right, I don't see any villagers here.
Now you're learning. Good. Keep listening to me and you might stay alive. But it's not just the villagers. Where are the livestock? They didn't take them all to market, trust me. We're on the trail of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
How can we be sure we're on their tail?
Their trail's hard to miss. They may know where they're going, but they aren't bothering to hide their tracks.
I noticed that as well.
It's almost as if they want us to keep up. I don't like it. Keep your eyes open and your weapon handy. I smell an ambush.
Their time has come. Destroy them all!
I'm carrying too much to move. I'm carrying.
Nice little ambush they planned here. Decent effort, sloppy execution. It might have even worked if I hadn't been here. Ah, and I was wondering where their reinforcements were. Come on, we're not done here yet.
Destroy them all!
They left a large force in this village, which means it'll be easier on us when we catch up to the others, as long as we catch them before they go to ground.
If their forces are divided, good, but that means remainder will travel faster, and the trail will be harder to follow.
Huh? Well now, aren't you a bright ray of hope?
He was just pointing out the realities of the situation, Bishop.
Well now, Druidus, aren't you quick to jump to his defense? Like a she-wolf in mating season, eh?
Gods, Bishop, you're disgusting.
Maybe you could say that again, but a little more convincing this time. What I was going to say is our leader's right. And what's more, our friends won't be leaving an obvious trail this time since they don't have the men to bait any more ambushes.
Maybe we should be sure the village is safe.
Agreed. Some may be wounded. We should check on them.
Why? After this slaughter, they're probably as scared of us as they were of the Gith. Let them stay in their homes and rot.
The Githyanki are not common soldiers, and the villagers are not veterans of battle like we are. This is not the first time the Githyanki have appeared at a village unawares. Surprise and ambushes favor them. I think the behavior of the villagers can be forgiven.
Why were the Gith here? It's not the fault of the villagers.
No, the villagers were the reason the Gith were here. Tell me you're not as blind as you seem. You're from West Harbor, right? Duncan told me what happened there. What do you think would have happened to your little swamp village if all of you had decided to surrender and wait the Gith out?
We don't deal in what might have been, Bishop. And these were untrained villagers. This is not West Harbor, and it is not the same.
You know what would have happened as well as I do. At least I admit it. All right then, let's head out. We have a lot of ground to cover, and I'll...
Forgive me. Are you hunting a woman, Chandra Jarrow?
Yes, we are trying to find her.
Those creatures. We heard her screaming as they were carrying her off. I tried to call out to her, but I didn't realize they had her at first. But she makes a merchant run through Ember and Port Last during harvest season. We hadn't seen her yet this year, though. And, sorry, where are my manners? I am Elaine. Please, I saw the beast taking her to the mountains to the north and east. They barely have an hour on you, but they were moving fast. And thank you for saving us from those creatures. I can't thank you.
It's no trouble, Elaine. Thank you. We'll try to rescue Chandra.
You have our word, Elaine. We shall do what we can to return Chandra safely.
We promise no such thing. In fact, she could be dead. But we'll follow this trail as long as we feel like it. Now run back home with the rest of your scared kinsfolk.
Forgive him, Elaine. It takes a dog to hunt dogs.
That's the truth. I think I like this journey. Now, can we go without more mewling dogs getting in our way? Every moment we wait, the trail gets colder.
It's you! You're the ones who destroyed the Ember! What? But I don't mean this place any harm. What are you talking about? I've never been here before. There's something about this child. He's touched, not with the land, but with something else, perhaps greater. Wait, no, I was mistaken. Stranger. The killer looks like you, but isn't. Ember cannot be saved. All within the village, when the time comes, will perish, except one, me. I think you're carrying something which will allow me to survive. You cannot help me in any other way. Only you? What about the other villagers? Ember's fate is set in stone, but mine is not. However, I will share Ember's fate unless you help me. Very well. Have a look and see if there's anything you can use. Thank you. You have nothing I can use. What about him? What about me? Let him have a look, Bishop. Fine. Try to take anything and I'll take both you and some trophies. Got it. Your knife. It's different. I believe it can save me. My skinning knife? I've had this thing forever. There's nothing special about it. What is special about the knife? There's power sleeping in it, but it will not awaken while it's in your hands. I see, Bishop. Why don't you just give him your knife? No, unless this knife is going to between his eyes. It's staying with me. Don't argue with me, just do as I say. You're pretty quick to give me orders. Sometimes I'd be careful about that. Sure. As for you, here, take the knife. Thank you. We shall meet again soon, I think.